Stranger Things, Season 3, Episode 5, The Flayed. Episode 5 of Stranger Things Season 3, The Flayed, escalates the suspense as the characters uncover more about the Mind Flayer's growing influence and the sinister activities happening beneath Hawkins. With gripping action, chilling discoveries, and deepening mysteries, this episode drives the season toward its dramatic climax. Plot summary. The Scoops Ahoy team's escape. Steve Harrington, Joe Carey, Robin Buckley, Maya Hawke, Dustin Henderson, Gaten Matarazzo, and Erica Sinclair, Priah Ferguson, are trapped in the secret Russian facility beneath Starcourt Mall. After discovering a massive machine designed to open a gate to the Upside Down, the group devises a daring escape. Using Erica's resourcefulness and Robin's quick thinking, they manage to evade Russian soldiers and navigate the labyrinthine corridors. The sequence is filled with suspense and humor, highlighting the growing camaraderie among the group. Hopper, Joyce, and Alexei Jim Hopper, David Harbour, and Joyce Byers, Winona Ryder, interrogate Dr. Alexei, Alec Utgoff, with the help of Murray Bauman, Brett Gelman. Alexei explains the purpose of the Russian machine, to reopen the gate to the Upside Down, allowing the Mind Flayer's influence to spread. He reveals that the machine requires massive energy and is being powered by the Russian secret base beneath Starcourt Mall. This revelation shocks Hopper and Joyce, who realize the scope of the threat. Murray's unique approach to translation adds humor to the tense situation, and Alexei's growing bond with the group brings a touch of levity. The Flayed's transformation. Nancy Wheeler, Natalia Dyer, and Jonathan Byers, Charlie Heaton, investigate the strange behavior of Mrs. Driscoll, Peggy Miley, who was hospitalized after exhibiting signs of possession by the Mind Flayer. Nancy discovers that Mrs. Driscoll's symptoms are part of a larger pattern affecting Hawkins' residents. As Nancy and Jonathan piece together the evidence, they realize that the possessed individuals, referred to as the Flayed, are being controlled by the Mind Flayer. In a horrifying scene, Mrs. Driscoll attempts to escape the hospital, only to transform into a goo-like substance that merges with the Mind Flayer's growing physical form at the steel mill. The group reunites. At the Byers' house, 11, Millie Bobby Brown, Mike Wheeler, Finn Wolfhard, Max Mayfield, Sadie Sink, Lucas Sinclair, Caleb McLaughlin, and Will Byers, Noah Schnapp, regroup to share their findings. Will senses the Mind Flayer's growing power and warns the group that its physical form is expanding. The group pieces together that the Mind Flayer is using the Flayed to build its body. 11 uses her psychic powers to locate the creature, leading to a chilling vision of the Mind Flayer and its army. Billy and Heather's attack. Meanwhile, Billy Hargrove, Dacre Montgomery, and Heather Holloway, Francesca Reale, carry out the Mind Flayer's orders, targeting anyone who threatens its plans. Their eerie and emotionless behavior highlights the creature's complete control over them. The episode ends with Billy and Heather leading a group of possessed townspeople to the steel mill, where they sacrifice themselves to further the Mind Flayer's growth. The grotesque scene underscores the creature's terrifying power and its ability to manipulate its hosts. Key themes and elements. The growing threat. The Mind Flayer's ability to possess and transform humans into part of its physical form emphasizes its escalating danger. The merging of the Flayed into the creature is a chilling depiction of its power. Teamwork and unity. The characters' ability to work together, despite their differences, becomes increasingly important. The Scoops Ahoy team's escape, Hopper and Joyce's interrogation of Alexei, and the Byers group's collaboration highlight the importance of unity in facing the growing threat. Sacrifice and consequences. The episode explores the theme of sacrifice, both voluntary and coerced. The townspeople who succumb to the Mind Flayer's control illustrate the devastating consequences of the creature's influence. Discovery and revelation. Critical discoveries about the Russians' involvement and the Mind Flayer's plans drive the narrative forward, bringing the characters closer to understanding the scale of the threat. Character development. 11 continues to hone her powers, becoming a crucial figure in the group's fight against the Mind Flayer. Steve Harrington, Steve's bravery and leadership shine as he works to protect the Scoops Ahoy team. Billy Hargrove, Billy's role as the Mind Flayer's primary enforcer adds depth to his character, showcasing his struggle against the creature's control. Joyce and Hopper, Their growing partnership highlights their determination and resilience, as well as a budding romantic tension. Memorable moments. The Scoops Ahoy team's suspenseful and humorous escape from the Russian facility. Mrs. Driscoll's terrifying transformation and the reveal of the Flayed merging with the Mind Flayer. Eleven's chilling vision of the Mind Flayer and its army, setting the stage for the battle ahead. The growing camaraderie between Alexei and the group, adding humor and heart to the episode. Billy and Heather's eerie leadership of the possessed townspeople, culminating in their self-sacrifice at the steel mill. Conclusion. The Flayed is a gripping and unsettling episode that deepens the mystery and escalates the stakes of Stranger Things Season 3. With its chilling revelations, intense action, and emotional depth, the episode sets the stage for the season's climactic confrontations while showcasing the strength of the characters' bonds and their determination to fight against the growing darkness in Hawkins.